Okay. Okay. It wouldn't let me like click to unmute the mics, but we're here.
Oh, hi. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Holy shit, it feels like it's been forever.
It really does.
I guess
It was like since like the first week of December or the end of November.
I don't know. I don't have my other.
I don't know.
I recorded last on the 30th, I believe. So on 11/30.
Yeah. So we didn't get together at all for podcast related things in December.
Prior to that, though, we were getting together like every 2 weeks. So
yeah,
it was a lot.
Yeah. So we definitely needed the break, and I think the holidays really just got me in a funk.
Yeah.
And I've been like switching. I've also been switching my meds up, and I was having like withdrawal symptoms from one of them and had to go back on it. And we're doing a different, like slower taper. So like yesterday was the first day I really felt like a normal human being. And I was like, okay, I can write this episode.
Right. Yeah. We kind of, with the holidays and everything going on.
Yeah.
It was really hard to really sit down and focus on let's get some episodes written.
Yeah. And I had like a serious case of post-holiday blues, I think. Like I didn't anticipate it and I didn't really realize it until it was happening. Because like this was the first Christmas my sister was here for. Like she wasn't here Christmas Day, but like we celebrated Christmas. Right. And so I think the excitement of that, and then once they were gone, the like rush of that come down.
Yeah.
And then plus like me coming off of one of my meds to switch to something else was not a good combo.
Right.
Not a good combo. I just kind of felt like I was existing. And unwell.
Right.
But I otherwise had a really good Christmas.
It was a good Christmas. It was a very good Christmas. It was busy. We were busy.
Yeah. I feel like we weren't too busy like actual Christmas because like I didn't have to cook breakfast on Christmas Day because I did it prior, and I was like, you know what, this might be the only opportunity I get in my life to sleep in Christmas morning.
Right.
So I absolutely did. I stayed in bed till 10 o'clock on Christmas Day. And it was glorious.
Bro, my kids, the younger two, they don't ever sleep in.
Yeah.
For the past couple days, because they're still out of school,
mm-hmm.
for the past couple days, have been sleeping until like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
It's been glorious.
Nice.
But, I mean, I had to work Thursday and Friday. So, it didn't matter to me one way or the other then, but my boob hurts. Anyway, probably because I got trampled on this morning by the dogs when I was laying in bed. Anyway, Christmas was a good time.
Yeah.
December in itself, I didn't really get into the Halloween spirit this year.
Yeah.
Like I was excited about it. We decorated, we had a great time, had the whole party, and then I never really got like in the super Christmassy spirit. Like December was just a blur.
Yeah, I would say.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. We got our Christmas shopping done fairly quickly and early too. Like all of my presents were wrapped within a week of Christmas, which is great for me.
Yeah. See, that's how I knew I was like unwell, is because I did not want to sit and wrap Christmas presents. And you know how much I love doing that shit. We went shopping. So we got lucky, and Maddie, it was her weekend at her dad's, and then the littles went with my in-laws out of town for a weekend. Just because they can. Right.
And we had a whole weekend of no kids, unplanned.
Yeah.
So we took advantage of that and went Christmas shopping, got all of our Christmas shopping done, I'm pretty sure. And I had everything that we bought that wasn't coming from Amazon.
Yeah.
Wrapped by the end of the weekend. My back was killing me the next day. Yeah. I kept saying, why does my back hurt so bad?
Do you sit in the Florida wrap?
Well, I was sitting on the couch, like at the end of the couch where the little chaise part is.
Yeah.
I was sitting at the end of it and like using the coffee table as a table to wrap on.
See, I have to use the kitchen table now. I cannot.
I have done that in years past and it was very helpful, but my kitchen table had like up until, gosh, I cleaned it off finally the other day. I guess it was New Year's Day. You're not supposed to clean on New Year's Day, but I could not look at that kitchen. I did very
minimal cleaning.
I could not look at that kitchen
I had to change
anymore.
the litter boxes.
Well,
out with the old poop, in with the new.
I cleaned the kitchen table off on New Year's Day, and here it is, January 4th, and the table is covered again.
Yeah.
It's the catch-all, I think, and it drives me nuts, because we rarely ever actually sit down and eat dinner at the kitchen table.
Yeah.
So, like, the only time it really gets eaten on is, like, breakfast in the morning for the kids before school.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying for forever, we really should use it as, like, you know, a dinner table and sit down as a family and eat dinner. But we never do. But I couldn't use it to wrap this year because of all the shit that was on it all the time. There's so much candy on it. So much candy. We
did not get the kids any candy at Christmas this year. So,
they got a ton at Halloween.
Yeah.
And then we had the Christmas parade.
Yeah.
And so I went through the candy and kept what I knew that we would eat.
Right.
And then got rid of the candy that we wouldn't and put it in the parade candy.
Yeah.
So the kids could throw it. And then we bought a couple more bags. Still ran out of candy halfway through.
Yeah.
That was a really good parade, though.
I wish we'd have been here. We were in Gatlinburg.
It was a really good parade.
It just went backwards, which was weird.
Yeah, but I like it, I think. It allowed for more space for the lineup, I think. Well, maybe not, but, like, I like that, the way they did it, to be honest. Because I feel like it just flows better.
Yeah. Did you hear anything about somebody getting run over?
Yeah, so I heard about it as soon as we got done.
Yeah.
My nephew texted me and asked if all of our kids were okay because he knew that we had been in it. But apparently some kid was on a trailer and like fell off and it ran over her.
Yeah. That's crazy. I hope she was okay. I hadn't heard anybody else talk about it.
No. We had a Krampus in our parade, which sent the town up in arms.
People are still in a tizzy about it.
Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Save it for Halloween.
Girl, listen.
Please. We did a whole episode on this.
There has been stuff with Krampus in the parade before.
I don't know. Not in the parade, I don't think. I think they've had, like, somewhere there were, like, photos with Krampus. Yeah. But usually you're going to see that in, like, Nashville. But I think it's cool. I think it's fine.
If you don't like
Scare them kids. They need to behave.
If you don't like it, then don't look. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, the kids are only scared because they don't know what else, because you're allowing them to be scared.
Yeah, because, like, you're not educating them.
Well, I mean, like, even if this is something that you don't necessarily discuss with your children, when they see it in the parade and you see that they're getting a little bit worried about it, you say, hey, look, and then explain to them what it is. Like, it is no different than Santa Claus.
Right.
It's a theory. It's a folktale. It's
right.
It's not real.
Right.
My kids loved it. My kids were super upset that we were in the parade and they weren't going to be able to see him.
Yeah.
So we had to walk and find him.
Nice. But yeah, like, I mean, that's the part that just kills me is they're like, oh, it's save it for Halloween. And it's like, shut up.
Then that one lady was
My kids were so scared. They were terrified. No, they weren't. That
one lady was like, we don't even do Santa Claus. Then why were you at the parade?
Yeah.
The whole thing is revolved around Santa.
The whole thing is Christmas. Why were you there?
I hope your kids are homeschooled. I hope they're homeschooled. They
probably are.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, if your kids, because you guys don't do that in your house, ruin the magic of Christmas for my children, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Which we're fixing to have that talk with Gemma. Anyway, like, she already knows.
Yeah.
It was like every other day she'd come home from school. Somebody said Santa's not real.
Yeah.
So we're going to end up having to have that talk with her. The only thing that bothers me about it is that then we have to unleash the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
And all of that. So it's not just Santa.
Yeah.
But also will save me a couple bucks when she loses the rest of her teeth. So
I still got money from the Tooth Fairy.
I think Maddie did too.
Oh, I have something to give you.
Oh.
I have a birthday gift.
A birthday gift?
A birthday gift.
A birthday gift. It was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I saved this especially for this moment.
I'm a little scared.
Don't be scared. Nothing's going to pop out at you. There's no glitter in there. I would never.
Thank God.
Because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. First of all, the card. Right. First of all, the card. Can we take a moment to appreciate it?
What?
Yes.
Yay!
I was talking to Danny and I was like, I really just don't think he's a concert person. I just don't think so. I don't think he gives a shit about going. And I was like, just take her. This will be our thing.
Have you already bought them?
Yeah. Oh. I already have the tickets.
Okay. I'll text TJ and be like, I'm going.
Nanny, nanny, do this. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, I'm going to text TJ right now. Send him a picture of the card.
The card. I've had that card in my Amazon wish list for like 6 months just for this. I mean, I didn't know that I was gonna give it to you with a Tyler Childers ticket, but no, that's what's in it, by the way. It's not the actual ticket, but it just said, do you want to go see Tyler with me again? Because he's going to be at Geodis Park this time. And I got a Saturday ticket, so we don't have to
rush
work and then rush to try and get there. And
I'm so excited.
Daniel will just drop us off because parking at Geodis is for the birds. You have to buy a parking pass and they sell out super fast. And then people will resell them like they do concert tickets for crazy amounts of money. And there's no parking around there. And people just will sell parking in their front yard, which is crazy to me. We might have to walk to find him, but he'll pick us up too.
Whatever.
So
I'm excited. So the card itself says,
if anybody remembers that Vine of the big black guy playing a guitar and he's like, I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. It's that on the front of the card.
That's been a thing with me and her since
I was so excited to find that card.
I'm excited. I love Tyler Childers.
Also, I got catcalled. Did I tell you?
I feel like no.
So this just happened a couple days ago. So I think it was Monday because I was still feeling kind of icky on Monday. And no, was it Monday? Yeah, it had to have been Monday. So I was feeling just kind of yucky still. And I got done with my morning work and was I got a notification that a package had been delivered. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to go get this out of the mailbox. And it was relatively nice-ish outside. It wasn't freezing. It was 50 something, almost 60 degrees. So I was like, maybe the sunlight will make me feel better. Okay. Maybe the sunlight on my skin will make me feel better. I had on
here.
So
it was a crackhead catcall.
Yeah, I don't think it was a crackhead. It was crackhead adjacent though. So I had sweatpants on. I had a little crop top tank top. I had on my Toms. Got my hair down because I had taken a shower that morning. And I'm walking and there's a truck that pulls out of the driveway of one of my neighbors. And out the window is his kid. It's not a kid. I'm pretty sure he's an adult. He's of an adult age, But he's like, to me, that's a kid. That's a child. Damn, girl. I literally was like, I should have put my cardigan on. Meanwhile, Daniel, I tell him, and he's like, that means you still got it. And I was like, I never had it. Like, here's the conversation that he and I had. Let me see if I still have a screenshot of it or if I need to go find it. I think I deleted it. Hold on. So I messaged him almost immediately and said, I fear I was just catcalled. I just had my sweats and the crop top on, but thought maybe the sun will make me feel better. So I didn't wear my cardigan to check the mail, and someone was pulling out of neighbor's driveway and hollered, damn baby is what he said at me. And now I feel gross, not going to lie. And then I sent him a picture of me in the jacket that I received in the mail. And I said, but it was worth it because look at my cute jacket. He goes, jacket is nice, but you still got it. I was like, yeah, right. And then I was like, when do you think you'll be home?
I'm nervous.
Well, I really wanted crackers and a Sprite. So, so yeah.
Damn. It's going to be a thing now.
Damn, baby. I was like, I should have put the cardigan on. What was I thinking? Can't go outside, no bra on and a tank top. With all this hair.
That's good. That's good stuff.
It was terrible. It's terrible. Because it wasn't even like the neighbor. It was the neighbor's son. So, and I'm almost certain, like, he has to be. I was like, I looked at Daniel and I was like, I really hope whatever amount of money he was paid to say that was worth it. Because
which one?
That one over there.
So, like, the oldest? The one that I know?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, he's not legal age.
No, this isn't over there. It's over.
Oh, okay.
He's got a potato nickname.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his son.
Okay, I got you.
He's got a potato nickname. Hey, it worked though. You knew what I was talking about. But yeah, so I was catcalled when I was like having the worst mental health day of my life.
So I gotta tell you. So I think I've talked about.
Oh, if you haven't picked up on it yet, there is no point to this episode. We're just talking.
Oh yeah, it's just a chit chat catch up episode. So for Christmas, TJ's family does like Dirty Santa for the adults. TJ got the gift of gifts.
Oh Lord,
I haven't told you about this.
I don't know.
I didn't send you a picture.
I don't think so.
Oh girl. Okay. Anyway, so in TJ's gift, I'm not going to share all of it, but some of it. So I've told you. I think I've talked about it on here. My brother-in-law and his dog, Vinny.
Yes.
So, Vinny that's my baby.
Oh, I do know what he got then.
Sorry, TJ's texting me. He said, "What is that?" I was like, "It's my birthday card." Anyway, I sent you the picture. Well, I posted it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I say all the time that this dog is my favorite nephew.
Yeah.
I love that dog. He's a Cane Corso or Cane Corso, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Big old baby. He looks scary, is not.
He's so sweet.
He is such a sweet boy.
Drools though.
Oh,
Drools.
yeah.
See, that's
Absolutely.
that's my only like dislike.
I haven't,
but he's a really good dog.
I've never seen him get super excited about much. Like, he goes crazy over like a Coke bottle or like a plastic bottle. Take the lid off. Man, that's fun for forever.
Yeah.
He likes balls. You can throw balls, he'll go and chew on them.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot that I've seen him get super excited about.
Yeah.
And this doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. I'll reel it back in a second. The other day, we were over there, fixing Easton's 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
My in-laws got Easton a 4-wheeler, like an honest God 4-wheeler.
He sent Daniel a screenshot of the picture of him getting air.
Yeah.
Where he circled the air and then put me.
Anyway, so we're over at TJ's parents doing, like, working on the 4-wheeler the other day, and the kids were skipping through the shop, and when they'd skip, Vinny would try and jump beside of them. It was the cutest thing. Anyway, so back to the Christmas present. So Christmas morning, TJ's brother and Vinny had matching Christmas sweaters on.
Yeah.
And it was the cutest thing ever. TJ happened, like I said, this is Dirty Santa, so this is the package that TJ chose. He just happened to get it, was a matching sweater with the two of them and a picture of the two of them in front of a Christmas tree. I was like, that's the present of presents. Like, that was, in my opinion, was the best present in the bunch.
That is pretty good.
I loved it.
I don't know that he's ever going to be able to top that unless he just does it again next year.
Right. Anyway, TJ said, awesome. Or, oh, sweet. Deep down, he's jelly.
Yeah.
Because he kind of wants to go to Tyler.
Be jealous. See, I got tickets at pre-sale, so.
Yeah.
And I got the show I wanted, which is exciting.
I'm excited. I bet it's going to be super good.
And, like, the higher up seats they're still pretty good. Like, because it's about where I was for Green Day, and it was really good. So
listen, we were in the nosebleediest of nosebleeds the last time we went, and they were still good seats.
Yeah. I
was not upset with them whatsoever.
Yeah.
Have
you been to Geodis?
No.
It's pretty good. I liked it. It's nice. It'll be in October, so it might be a little chilly.
Yeah.
But
it's Tennessee. We don't know.
Exactly. You never know. That's like with the retreat that I'm helping. Like, we've been doing kind of like mini sessions this weekend to like kind of get to meet some of the other girls that are going. And like some of them have asked, like, well, what's the weather like in May in Tennessee? And I'm like,
it could be hot. It could be real cold.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, chances are it's not going to be like super cold. I was like, but it's probably going to be rainy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably like the one thing is it's probably going to be raining. I would not
advise shorts. I would say jeans, shirts,
and I was
and
like,
a light
especially, I did recommend like at least a light jacket. I was like, and you know, we will be in the mountains, so it will be cold at night.
Yeah, but what's crazy is sometimes it's colder here than it is there.
Yeah, but like we'll have like a fire pit and all kinds of stuff there, so we should be fine. But
it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm excited for y'all to go to this.
I'm really excited. Especially now that we're like really getting down to the wire, because that's only a few months away.
Yeah.
And like we've only had one girl drop, but she's sponsored for somebody else to go. She got to pick who was taking her place because we're having to do non-refundable because we've already paid for the cabin.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I'm really, really, really excited about the girl that she picked. She's coming from Canada.
Oh, nice.
So, like, by the time this if any of our girls are listening, because I think one in particular listens, that should be known by then. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And then we still have yet to vote as of today on who the second person coming in will be. But
well,
either way, I'm really stoked on it.
What Christmas presents did you get that you were super excited about?
Ooh, these butthole cat coasters. I was really excited about my butthole cat coasters. I got a lot of money this year. Like, I got enough that, like, I paid for my shot for 2 weeks. I went shopping with my sister, right before Christmas. Like, we went, to, like, Goodwill, and we went out to eat and stuff. And then I went and bought a whole butt ton of new clothes with a gift card that I got specifically to buy new clothes that fit me. Because right now I'm just thrifting clothes because I'm going through, and I'm in such a wide variety of sizes. It's insane. Like, I was able to get a shirt. We went to Patty's for New Year's, and I was able to get an extra large, but it's like huge. And I was like, just having an extra large shirt is so satisfying.
Right.
And it's one that'll, like, last me a while because it's meant to be oversized. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I went and hit up Old Navy clearance.
I love Old Navy clearance.
Like, I'm a girl who, growing up,
Old Navy jeans are the best.
Like, growing up, could not fit into Old Navy clothes. Like, I've never been able to wear Old Navy clothes. And especially as an adult. And now that they have, like, plus sizes, and they're oversized plus sizes, which is really nice. So I'm able to get, like, 2Xs. And that's great. So I spent $46 at Old Navy and got a big ass bag of stuff.
Nice.
Because, like, half of that store was on clearance.
I love, like, there for, gosh, it was 15, 20 years. Old Navy jeans were the only jeans I would wear.
Yeah.
Between Old Navy jeans, I did have a couple pair of Wranglers, and I did have one pair of Cowgirl Tough jeans that I just absolutely adored, and I wore those out. But Old Navy was where it was at.
Yeah.
Now I'm big on, I've been buying Lee's. I think they're Lee's or Levi's.
I've been just getting, like, I like the Target brand jeans. That's what I wear
Levi's
the most.
I've never liked those, but I've been buying Levi's on Amazon. And I've got one pair. It's weird because, like, I buy the size that I buy in everything, and they fit, but I think because of the way that I'm shaped, they're a little uncomfortable. So I went a size up, and, like, they're so comfortable, but they're too big. Like, I have to constantly be pulling them up. Right. I don't have to unbutton or unzip whenever I take them off and put them on.
Yeah. See, I've got a pair of jeans that I got from the thrift store that are they're like Liverpool brand or something. They're so soft. They're so comfortable. And they fit beautifully. But they're just ever so slightly too big, and I'm constantly pulling them up. And I'm a bitch who does not like to wear a fucking belt.
Right. I used to. I wouldn't go anywhere without one.
So I guess it's a free-for-all now.
I used to wear a belt. I wouldn't go anywhere without one, but that was back near my belt buckle days.
Yeah. See, I was the same way whenever I would wear belt buckles in, like, high school, I would wear a belt.
Yeah, but your belt buckle and my belt buckle was two different
things. Yeah. When I had, like, an Avenged Sevenfold belt buckle.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest thing I have ever seen in my life. I don't even know if I don't think I even have that belt buckle anymore.
When I say belt buckle, I mean, like, Western style hubcaps.
No,
like,
thank you.
I had a Confederate flag there for the longest. This is Confederate flag butterfly. And I wore that everywhere until I started working at the Western store. And then they told me I couldn't wear it. And I could not. We sold them. Yeah. But I could not for the life of me understand why they wouldn't let me wear it. And then that's when it all kind of crashed in. This is not a heritage thing. This is a hate thing. Yeah. And so, I mean, I get it now. I don't even
see, like, when we were teenagers, like, we didn't think about that kind of stuff.
That one in there, and y'all don't know, but Maddie's, like, in the other room. She had to come with me tonight, but that one in there, she's got one in her room at her dad's. I won't let her have one at mine. Yeah. He's into all that.
Right. But yeah, like, it's just something, like, we didn't think about, and, like, we didn't think about how it would make other people feel.
Right.
And so, as an adult, like, I personally don't have anything to do with it.
No.
But that's just my preference. But yeah, like, when I was a teenager, I thought it was edgy and cool, and, you know, to
me, it was a Southern heritage thing.
Right.
It wasn't to me, it didn't stand for what it truly stands for.
And of course, you know, we didn't quite learn the actual history in school.
We didn't. It was very whitewashed, very sugar coated, but it is what it is.
Right. But yeah. So
what else did you get?
What else did I get? What else did I get?
You got a really cool cup.
Oh, I did get a really cool cup, and it says, in my cat mom era. I've literally not carried my Buc-ee's cup since. And I like this one because it's got that rubber in there for the straw, so the straw doesn't, like, flop around.
Yeah.
And I put those the mushroom, like, little pictures.
Yeah.
Quite literally the exact green color of the wall in my room.
Yes, I'm so good.
They're in my, like, gallery wall behind the bed. I'll have to show it to you.
I saw them and I was like,
because at first I was like, where am I going to put these? I was like, I know I want them, like, somewhere, like, either in the kitchen or in the bedroom. And I was, like, standing in the bedroom looking at because I don't know if you've even seen it since I put, like, there's a new rug in there.
Probably not.
And I, like, moved almost all of the stuff that was, like, cluttering all the walls onto one wall. So it's all, like, one massive statement wall. And I was like, I can shuffle some things around. There's a couple things that I put back up that I didn't want to live there. So I just took those down and shuffled. I used command strips on them.
Yeah.
Just so they look like they're just floating there. And it looks really cool. So I'm really excited about those. I put the metal sign in here on the bookcase.
I didn't even pay attention on the other side.
Daniel got me a lot of Hot Wheels. Specifically Beatles Hot Wheels.
Nice.
I've got, like, every single one.
Nice.
I had little command hooks hanging them up, but I think they're just ever so slightly too heavy for those hooks. So half of them have fallen down. He got me the Christine car from the movie Christine.
Nice.
He got me a bunch of Haunted Mansion pops.
I didn't even see them.
So I had to move Elvira pops down a shelf. And that whole top shelf, except for Travis Kelce, is Haunted Mansion. And I bought myself, the last time we recorded, I had bought myself this Elvira on Funko because they were doing their Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then I bought the big, with her car. And then what else did I get? My parents just gave us cash.
Were those the things that I bought Daniel? The Hot Wheels?
Yes.
They were the right ones?
Yes. I think he's already put Hot Wheels in the ball. I don't know what.
It wasn't I think it was only like 25 or something. They're kind of expensive.
They are expensive. So he got some from you, and then he got some from his brother, maybe? His brother and sister-in-law, I think, got him some. So, because because I know they're expensive, I sent that link to everybody. And I was like, because I know he's got so many Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what else I got. Oh, I got a new Vindula London purse. Something you may not know about me, listeners. I love Vindula London purses. So the other lady that I work for, and who is just honestly just a really good friend of mine, she bought me a Vindula London purse, and I've been in love ever since. And she gets me one for Christmas almost every year. She also got me a Karl Lagerfeld purse.
You're speaking Spanish to me. I don't even know what the first one is.
It's really cute.
I'll have to look at them.
And then she got me some Halloween stuff too, some Halloween decorations. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I got a Taylor Swift blanket.
Nice.
Um, I don't want anybody to feel. Oh, my sister. Oh, my brother-in-law made me a taxidermy piece. I'll have to show you.
Nice.
Because
they also made us matching Wanderers.
Oh
cups.
yeah, he made us. He did. This was all him. She didn't even know he went and did it.
That's what she said.
That was what I couldn't remember if I had told you or if you were there for that part of the conversation, because he's got a friend whose mom does sublimation and stuff, and he went to her with our logo and had her make us 2 cups with our logo on them.
I've used it so much.
Me too. I've drank so much sweet tea out of it.
Mine's been like Cokes and water.
Oh, I did have a Coke Zero out of it too. I haven't put any water in it.
You haven't done those pictures for the TikTok yet? Okay.
I haven't yet.
We'll do that later. But anyway.
But yeah, so I got that. But yeah, the taxidermy thing, it's a fox.
Aw.
So he's been doing stuff like that, and he wants to like start selling that kind of stuff. So we were like talking about that while they were here. And because I was like, I think like your best bet is to like get on a wait list at like a thrift store, an antique store for a booth. I was like, even if you're just renting like a bookcase space, I was like, it's a place to start to know if it's gonna sell.
Or like a farmer's market, or if they do like a like a craft fair, or
he could do stuff like that too. He would like a space to,
like a normal, like a regular.
But yeah, so I don't want anybody to feel like I forgot about them. Oh, I got another gift the other night that had a mushroom mug and a mushroom pillow and a mushroom rug.
Cute.
But I'm gonna save the rug for Christmas because it's Christmas themed.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. What all did you get?
We got a little bit of cash. I got we got like, so we're big on like with our parents, we ask for experiences. Mm-hmm. So like my parents got us a year's membership to the Adventure Science Center.
Yeah.
We've already used it. Yeah. We went last week. It was a good time. The kids love it. My in-laws bought us, and they have for the past several years, and we love it. We use the shit out of it. They got us a year's membership to the zoo. Mm-hmm. And so like even with those memberships, like you use that membership twice and you've paid for it already, like, and you've got all year, right? So like we plan on using it. Like with the zoo one, we go 5, 6, 7 times a year. Mm-hmm. We have a great time with it, and it's like, yes, you see the same shit over and over, but it's always different. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We have a great time. We always find new stuff that we haven't seen the all 500 times that we've been there before. Right.
And they've always got some different kind of like event thing going on.
Now, with the zoo, the thing that sucks is like the special things that they do, like the zoo illumination or the boo at the zoo and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We still have to pay to go for those things. Yeah. But as it's members, you get a discount. Yeah. And two, what I figured out is like if we go, like if we're traveling, there's zoos and other like science centers that we can get in with our memberships. Mm-hmm. Which I find really cool because like there's some zoos and stuff that I'd really like to go to. Yeah. TJ I say recently, like within the past couple, at some point throughout last year, went to, I want to say it was St. Louis Zoo. It's free to get in. Oh. And he went while he was traveling for work. So by himself, went to the zoo. He said it was really cool. So that's a goal, which St. Louis isn't too terribly far from us. Mm-mm. So,
it's like what, a 6-hour drive or something?
That, yeah. He might have flown to that one. I don't know. Anyway, but
I've driven to St. Louis, so it's not that far.
I know that Caruthersville is only like 3 hours away. Yeah. But we let's see, we got those.
It may be like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah. We got those. We got, trying to think. That, and then you got, let me just say. Mm-hmm. So she had this Stevie Nicks poster she's had in her house for forever. And she said something not too long ago about she was going to take it down. And I was like, if you're going to get rid of it, I want it. Yeah. She reframed it and gave it to me. Yeah. I put it up right beside of my work area.
Oh, I love that.
And I freaking love it. She got me a Chris Stapleton pop vinyl.
That was like my favorite find.
I'm so excited about it. it's still sitting like in the box that it came in, like the shipping box or what, not like the brown box, but the blue box. Because I have to rearrange some stuff and I've got to get some more shelves so that we've got more room. I did buy some shelves, but we've got to hang the rest of them. I got, here's the thing y'all might not know about me is I love Legos.
Yeah. I did get a Lego set for Christmas.
I love Legos.
I've never had a Lego set before.
I love it. This might be, do it at your own discretion.
I don't have room, so I can't get obsessed with it.
I'm telling you, with your ADHD.
It's a small one, though.
With your ADHD.
Yeah.
The satisfaction of putting everything together and seeing it from A to B. That's and cool. Seeing the finished product. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It is so fulfilling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but I got the house from Up. Mm-hmm. I got that Lego set. I put it together within 2 days.
Yeah.
It's kind of a smaller set, but it's a decent size. It's like that tall once you get the balloons and everything on it. It's a decent size little set. I put it together. It's put up. I got a new Wanderer's jacket, which I was going to tell you, it's a little snug in the shoulders, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because my goal, new year, new me.
I was kind of worried because it is a women's fit.
Yeah, it's a little snug in the shoulders. Like, I can't quite wear it right now.
Yeah, because women's fit can be...
Yeah. But I'll get there.
If you need a different one, let me know.
I'll get there. I got, I got a sweatshirt with Jensen Ackles on it. It says, "That was scary." It's like my favorite episode of Supernatural ever. I've worn that thing like 4 times already.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching Supernatural here lately too, which is funny. Like, since we went to Vegas, I've been rewatching it.
I'm about ready to do a rewatch. I'm feeling
you need to because you never finished.
The itch to do things I used to love, which is great because like I started reading a book last night.
Oh,
yeah.
I've been thinking about it, but when do I have time?
I did get a lot of books for Christmas.
When do I have time to read though?
Yeah. See, that's my thing. That's why I like having a Kindle. But it is also hard for me to read digitally. Like, I like to have the material in front of me.
I get that.
But like my friend Pixie sent me the Lego set. She sent me a Harry Potter Lego set. She sent me an ornament. She sent me a book from her own bookshelf. Apparently, this book is terrible. It was the book club for this past month. It was the book club book, and like some people were like, I feel bad because I actually really like that book, but like everybody else is like, that book was awful. And I was like, thanks girl, thanks. But yeah, I was super excited about that.
There's other stuff that I got.
See, it's like every time somebody asks me, I just forget. And I'm like, I don't want anybody to feel bad because I forgot their gift. But like, just know that if I did forget something, I really do love it and enjoy it. And it's just not directly in front of my eyeballs, so I can't remember it.
Same. I bought, so when we went Christmas shopping, we went into Best Buy just to kind of peruse. There wasn't anything there that we really wanted to look at. I think we were going to look at like tablets for Maddie because I was trying to figure out she likes to draw. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to figure out like a tablet that would be good for that because I know that they make them. I just don't know what I'm looking for.
Right.
And the one that I got was not what I thought I was getting. Anyway, so we go in there and they had like a bunch of like mice like for your computer, like a mouse that are like gaming ones. And like I was looking at them and they're like honeycombed where there's like holes in them, like on this part. And like feeling of it, it gave me the ick just feeling of it, but like it was really cool. It's got all the flashy lights and stuff and all the buttons and everything. And like TJ looked at them and was like, I really like that, you know, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
So I bought him one for Christmas. And it's cool. He goes to hook it up. It won't work for his computer.
What the hell?
So I was like, well, let's go and see if we can find one. We just returned it and it just refunded me the money.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, I'm never buying you another Christmas present again. No, I bought him some golf balls after that because we went, and when the day that we returned it, we went straight over to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
And he was going in to get golf balls, so I bought his golf balls.
Nice.
But which I mean was not the equivalent of
right.
And he's probably already lost like 2 or 3 of those balls because he's been golfing since. But and then I bought me some golf balls because I play golf like once a year.
Yeah.
But I lost all of my balls. I was like had gotten to the point where I was buying a box of balls a year but I was having them personalized, like I have my name on them. Because when you're playing with a bunch of people. Yeah. You gotta have something different.
Right.
And I've lost all mine, so the last couple times that I've been, because I did play more than once in the past year, but like the last couple times I've been, I had been using TJ's. And I lose balls. One thing about me is I'm gonna lose them. And it's either I'm gonna hit them in the woods or I'm gonna hit them.
Just imagine there's like golf courses that just have balls that have your name on them everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose them, whether it be in the woods or I have hit it and we never found it on the fairway, and like it's just not. I got tired of looking.
Yeah.
So I bought some, and then like it was just a small box. It wasn't even a big box. I just bought one box. It probably had like maybe 24 balls in it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Would you lose them all already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gemma looks at me and goes, next time we go play golf, I'm using your balls. You are? I said, you're not going to lose all my balls. She goes, I only do the putting part, the part at the end, so I'm not going to lose them. And I was like, you're right. That's all she ever does when we go. Because she gets upset because it takes her like 5 hits to catch up to R1. But
bless it.
She'll get there. Easton got a 4-wheeler. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
He's super stoked about it. He's been riding it as much as possible. He's getting real brave on it. I rode it today. I did 1 lap around the yard. It's really small. Like it's a kid's one.
Yeah.
It's an honest to God like 4-wheeler though. It's not like a battery operated anything. Like
right.
It's a 4-wheeler. I took a lap on it. And then I let Easton take me for a lap. I was like, we're going to flip. Because he going to wait till the last second to try and turn. And then my big ass is on the back of this. And so it's going to lean and we going to flip. And then he takes off. Like there's no easing into it. It's a womp.
Yeah.
I'm like hollering the whole way. And I'm like, slow down. And he's like, I can't go very fast because your big booty's on the back of it.
This girl. That cracked me up that night. You stopped. What were you getting? You were here to pick something up. I don't remember. But you were here to get something or drop something off. And he was with you. And then he was like, this girl. I was like, what do you mean?
He's a mess. I don't remember. I do remember us coming over, but I don't remember. Oh, was it the...
Because he was playing with Ziggy.
It was the Thanksgiving shirts.
Oh, that's right. That's right, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. It had to have been.
The Thanksgiving or the Christmas?
No, it wasn't the Christmas. It wasn't the Christmas because
I came when you weren't here.
Yes.
And waited for you to get here.
And I had threw up on myself.
Yes.
That was an adventure. I had a migraine on a Friday. And one thing about me is when I throw up, I'm going to piss my pants. Without fail. I could have just evacuated my bladder. I'm going to piss my pants. I'm just at work and I'm like, the migraine has like hit its peak and the meds haven't quite kicked in yet. Because of course I waited until it was bad to take anything. And I was like, I looked at Daniel and I said, I'm really trying to decide if I'm going to throw up or not. So, and I was like, no, I think I'm okay. Well, next thing we know, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm sitting in my chair, and I had some crackers because I was like, I got to eat something. I took one whiff of this cracker and said, nope. And all the Coke Zero I had come up. That was about it. That was about all that was in there. And he runs over and he's like, what can I get you? What do you need? And I said, a napkin. So he gets me a napkin, and then guess what happens? Phone's ringing. People are coming in the door. I got throw up on my shirt, in my trash can, and I have peed my pants. So I just got to sit at my desk and wait for people to leave so I can get up and go to the bathroom and hope and pray that this random pair of shorts Daniel bought me forever ago fit.
Right.
They did. But then my dilemma is it's 30 fucking degrees outside. So I come home and it's freezing.
Yeah.
I felt better after I threw up.
You seemed like you were in good spirits.
I felt a lot better after I threw up. But I was like, after things went downhill for me right after that migraine. Because like that headache never really went away. I still kind of have a headache. But I think that that's more from coming off of the Lexapro than anything. Because it has gotten better. But yeah, I would have been nauseous. I was convinced I was getting sick. And then I was like, but I don't have any other like symptoms. Like it feels like I have the flu without having the flu.
Right.
And then like it got to the point where I was like having like cold chills, or I would be just burning up, like hot to the touch. I would go in there and take my temperature, 97.6. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I like looked into like, and I was like, even though I tapered, it can still happen.
Yeah.
So I'm back on it, feeling better. I haven't had to take nausea medicine in 2 days, so that's great. Good for me. I've had an appetite again, which also good for me.
Speaking of appetite, I just want to, even though he doesn't listen, I just want to throw a little props out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what sounds really, really good? And TJ's like, what? And I'm like, a French dip sandwich.
Yeah.
I could taste it. Like I was just really craving it.
Yeah.
I just had to have it. But the only place around here that has them, we don't really like. Mm-hmm. I know that you like going there. But like
occasionally, it's not as good as it used to be.
Mm-mm. Every time I go there, we get an upset belly. Yeah. Like it's okay. Mm-hmm. But like
it's usually like at this point it's like a last resort option.
Yeah.
Because they don't have what I like anymore. So
they took the Reuben out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Anyway, so
I don't think they even have onion rings anymore.
I was like, I don't want to go all the way to like the big city.
Yeah.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
To go get what I want, and I'm like, I don't. Whatever. So we ended up. What did we have for dinner last night? I made hamburger steaks.
That sounds good.
We were at Food Line to get hamburger steaks.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "You want me to make you French dip tomorrow?" I looked up a recipe. It takes a while. It's like 4 hours in the crock pot on high.
Yeah.
He's like, but I can make them for you tomorrow. And I was like, well, I got to go to record tomorrow, so I won't be home for dinner.
Yeah.
He's like, I can get up in the morning and do it. You can have it for lunch. And I was like, okay. Girl, don't you know? It was so good. It was so good. He don't even, first and foremost, what you got to know about TJ is he's picky.
Yeah.
He don't eat onions. He don't like onions. He don't even like the smell of onions.
Yeah.
This man, a big part of the French dip is French onions.
Yeah.
French onion soup. French onion soup mix. And he chopped up an onion to put in there.
Look at that.
My house, when I woke up this morning, smelled
like onions.
Of onions.
Yeah.
Strongly.
He probably got a window open now.
No. He was like, it's not bothering me that bad. It's not too bad. It's not bad. And like everybody, it stinks in here. It stinks. He's like, it is what it is. It's not bad. It's not bothering me as much as it's bothering y'all.
That's
Girl,
true love.
I went, right. I went to go pick up groceries earlier and I sent, because we just do the pickup.
Yeah.
I sent Maddie in to go get some Febreze. And the second that those got done, and I was able to put everything in containers, what little was left in the containers. Mm-hmm. And I dumped the rest of the juice outside with all the onions in it so that it wasn't in the trash.
Yeah.
I took the Febreze through the house. And so then Easton, TJ and Easton were outside on the four-wheeler. Easton comes in. He's like, what is that smell? And I was like, it's Febreze. And he's like, I don't like it. And TJ was like, it's better than those onions. It was like a apple cinnamon, whatever. But he's like, I don't like it. TJ's like, it's better than those onions. And I'm like, well, yeah, you're right.
It's still going to smell like onions for a couple days, though.
Probably.
It's like when I make bacon or something. The house will smell like bacon. It feels like for days.
Worst.
No matter how many incense sticks I light, nothing.
No, the worst. And you're lucky because y'all don't have one of these anymore because I have
deep
yours.
fryer.
Oh, try frying something in peanut oil, which is even worse than vegetable oil because it smelled.
Yeah,
because we had bought peanut oil for something, and so I was frying something the other night, and I just used the peanut oil because it was still good. You know, we'd only used it like once or twice, and so I the whole rest of the day, like that night, 11 o'clock at night, like it had been probably 12 hours since I used this thing. It still smelled like it was in there on.
Yeah. See, that's why one of the primary reasons why I'm really glad that air fryers exist is because I can just do that.
Sometimes though, an air fryer just don't do it.
I mean, true.
Sometimes you just gotta have that greasy, crispy.
Yes, and I'll just do it in my big pot on the stove, and I'll just deal with the smell. Usually, I'll turn the vent on above the stove, and I'll crack the sliding glass door and open the front front glass, just to kind of keep a breeze or something in here. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I just quit cooking with oil. It's because it stinks.
It does. It does. And this is coming from someone.
And it clings to everything.
It really does. And because how many times have I come over here and you've been like, y'all had hot wings tonight?
Yeah.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Those hot wings do be hitting a spot every time. TJ makes the best hot wings. I prefer his hot wings over everybody.
Yeah. I just don't. Oh, that reminds me. So y'all go to Twin Peaks, right?
I haven't been in a long time, but yeah.
But y'all go as a family, right?
Yeah.
So my sister and Carl,
they
went.
Was it lingerie night? It was.
It was.
Yes.
So they went. I mean, Carl, I'm sure had a good time, but it was like the middle of the day, though.
Yes.
But it was because I had to go do something, and then they went and got their nails done. Somehow they ended up in Rivergate, right?
So it was the day after I came over.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I let them know, oh, we're on the way home, and then no, this was Sunday night. Yeah. Yeah, so it was Sunday night because we had to go do Christmas at his stepmom's. So they come in and Allie goes, have you ever been to Twin Peaks? I said, no, girl. She was like, she looked like she'd been through war. She said, them girls don't wear clothes. She said, I thought it was just like Hooters. And Carl was like, and I can't even get her to eat at Hooters.
I mean, on a normal day, they are a little more covered.
Well, she was like, she was basically just wearing like nipple covers.
Yeah.
And a thong.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I said, Chelsea takes her family there. She said, there were families there.
Yeah.
She's like,
now,
what kind of establishment is this?
I make it a general, because we have, on one occasion, I didn't know about this place until like right at the same time that I was having my hip replacement. And we had like doctor's appointments out in Cool Springs.
Yeah.
And there's one out there. So we went, and like it was normal dress. Like they have on like crop
usually,
top
I was gonna say usually it's
shorts,
like a crop top
and boots.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't anything more. It wasn't anything worse than Hooters.
Yeah.
And so we decided one night we were gonna take the kids out there. This was before there was one in Rivergate.
Yeah.
And we took the kids out there and did not know that lingerie night was a thing. And I want to say it was like St. Patrick's Day-ish.
Yeah.
It was something. It was like a special occasion. When we get there, it's lingerie night. The boy child loved every minute of it. Gemma would not eat. She was disgusted. We left there, and she was like, no. Like, hates it when we even joke that we're going to go there now. Like, we'll go, but I will check.
To make sure.
And make sure that it's not, like, lingerie.
See, I think that was about the experience Allie had.
Oh.
Because Carl, he's over here having the best time.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
And Allie, she's just like, they got their titties out.
I'm shocked that it bothered her.
Me too. I was very surprised that it bothered her that much.
I mean, they're not putting their titty off in your food. Like,
exactly. I mean, it's not like they're coming over and dipping their titty in your honey mustard. But like, but yeah. And
some of them I wouldn't be upset if they did. Like, but like, here, girl, let me help you out
Carl
with
was
that.
like, I can't even get her to eat at Hooters. And I was like, girl, all they wear is like little crop tops and little booty shorts. Right. And I was like, and the food's okay. I was like, I think you would like the chicken. I said, because it's burnt. I was like, they make it like I eat it. And she goes, yeah, I'd eat that. And I was like, anybody else would bitch. I said, us? Crunch.
You've only eat at Hooters like a handful of times.
Yeah, I've only eaten at Hooters a few times. But like, it doesn't bother me. But like, it can be expensive. So I tend to just...
It is. Yeah. Very much. I mean, if we go as a family, it's easy $120.
Yeah. But like, I've never been to Twin Peaks, but like, that cracked me up. The look on her face when she walked in the house and goes, have you ever been to Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks food is not like Hooters. It's better food. They have more of a menu.
Right. Well, she was like, the food wasn't even worth it.
I don't mind it. It's not the greatest food ever, but they've got some kind of like, what do I usually get when we go there? Because I always get the same thing. There's like some kind of corn type salsa. I say salsa very loosely.
I made a corn dip a couple weeks ago. And listen, when I usually make stuff, I end up not even eating it. I ate this whole big ass container. I did not give Daniel any of it. I think I maybe let him use it for Taco Tuesday.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at this menu so I can tell you what this stuff is.
But like, I was eating that shit with corn chips. I was putting that shit on my Taco Tuesday, which my Taco Tuesday is like a taco salad or like a nacho salad, really. I was eating it right out of the container.
So I get
it's like sour cream based, but of course I used Greek yogurt.
I always get sauteed green beans. Because they're so good. They're like the long ones.
That does sound good.
What is the stuff that I always get? It's not on their sides menu. Hold on.
You're doing very good, Amara.
It's called Southwest Pico, but it's like a corn and onion and something else. All like
this was supposed to have onions in it, but I didn't have any onions, so I just went ahead with it.
But yeah, they've got wings. They do, and they're okay.
I mean, I don't eat wings. I eat boneless wings, but
they've got things like trout and salmon and country fried steak or country fried chicken. They've got ribs. I always get the spicy chipotle chicken. They've got a lobster mac and cheese, fish and chips, steak, pot roast.
I do like pot roast.
I mean, they've got good stuff.
I don't know. Maybe I'll treat Daniel one day. Take him there.
They have like flatbreads.
He'll be like, "Where are we going?" I'll check, make sure it's not lingerie night, though. I am not giving him that much of a treat.
That's hateful. See, it don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. I'll be like, "Hey, girl."
No, it doesn't.
Do you want to put your titty in my honey mustard?
I'll give you $5 if you dip your titty in his honey mustard.
They have really good sandwiches too, and they've got really, really good burgers.
I know that like a burger. I ain't had a burger in a minute.
Did you see that one food truck dude
gave TJ one for his birthday?
Yes, but also now has the grilled
broccoli bites. He has broccoli bites
and the grilled chicken and rolls.
I swear,
the broccoli bites. Because we went on TJ's birthday and got it. We did. Because he's not usually open on Mondays. But we did go because what's funny is we were trying to figure out what to do for dinner. Yeah. And TJ had said, I really want a burger. Yeah. But my burgers are better than any of the burgers we're going to get out. Him talking about his burgers.
Yeah.
And so
but he didn't want to have to sit there and make a burger.
Well, we were going to go to the store. Well, then he sees, he's like scrolling through Facebook. And he's like, he goes, too bad he's not open tonight because he said I can get a free one for my birthday. And I was like, why would he say that if he's not open? I was like, it is Monday. And then he looks and he's like, ooh, they're at the courthouse.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. So that's where we went. And I did get broccoli bites. And they were so good.
Were they?
So good. Is he open?
I was going to say, I'm looking now to see if he's open tonight.
Silence. I think he is. Hold on.
Yeah, he's going to be at the courthouse
until 6. So,
might have to go get dinner.
Right?
We've been yapping for over an hour.
Oh, has it been?
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Are you bored? Are you still listening? If you're still listening, go comment on our post for this week that I'm definitely going to post on Facebook. That's one of my 2025 goals.
It is my goal to be more engaged.
Be more engaged with socials. Be more engaged with doing my notes. Let's do that. Let's talk about what our 2025 goals are. Because I don't like doing resolutions just because I feel like it's too unattainable sometimes.
Yeah.
Because yes, I would like to get back into the gym, but I'm certainly not going to go right now because everybody and their mother is going to the gym.
I have zero interest in going back. I say zero. I have very little interest in going back to the gym.
I did enjoy it. That's the thing. I enjoyed it and I enjoyed the results I saw from it, but I don't have the initiative to go by myself, but I can't, our schedules don't really align anymore, in that way anyway, because, I can't go to the gym and get buzzed and, get that adrenaline.
And then come home and go to bed
as
late as we were going.
Yeah.
I'm just
not an early riser.
No. And I don't have a solid schedule of when I can do it because week on, week off with her. Yeah. So every other week I don't have somebody that can sit with the littles while I go for an hour. But then, if TJ is traveling and it's just the littles and me, then I'm not going to take them with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could, but at the time that I would need to go at 5 or 6, it's packed.
Yeah.
So if you don't TJ literally waits until 10 o'clock to go every night because that's when it's not packed anymore.
Right.
So I don't want to be midnight going to bed every night.
Yeah.
And then still going because I've got the adrenaline going.
Yeah.
I cannot. There's a difference in being up until midnight because I've been at the gym.
Yeah.
And being up until midnight because I'm laying in bed scrolling on TikTok.
Right.
It's a different tired the next day.
Yeah.
And by the end of the week.
Yeah. I feel like being up, and because like also like y'all do pre-workouts, right? Like
I don't.
Okay.
They make my heart race.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like an insane amount of caffeine.
I didn't realize from the person that
I didn't
drinks.
realize how much caffeine was in like pre-workout until like our weight loss classes. And there was a guy who she was like, "Are you giving just a little bit less of a scoop in your pre-workout?" He was like, "No." She was like, "Just so y'all know, he does 2 scoops of pre-workout in his pre-workout drink, and that's 600 milligrams of caffeine."
Oh,
and he was like, "But I gave up energy drinks." Because, like, he was drinking multiple energy drinks a day on top of that. And we're all looking at him like, how have you not had a heart attack?
I'm an energy drink fiend.
Yeah.
But I will only drink 1 a day. Now, that being said, that's another goal that I have, is to lay off of those. I have not had an energy drink since Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't think. Maybe once since then. But I don't think I know I didn't have one at all last week.
Yeah. But, like, I don't think I'm ready to give up my Coke Zero addiction.
I'm going to try and taper off of the caffeine as much. That being said, I literally just bought like a case of Dr. Pepper's last night. But
whatever.
1 small can a day, is better than my 13 a day.
Yeah,
not 13, but you know what I mean.
Right.
My several. I'm going to start drinking more water.
Yeah, I do want to try and like get on a water drinking schedule because I know that's also part of why I get headaches all the time. Is because I just simply do not drink enough water. And then I would like to meditate. I would like to work on meditating.
My ADHD brain can't.
I understand. But like I think what I need is like sound bath sounds. And then just kind of like maybe garden beforehand and just kind of maybe like lay in the floor and try and get my head right every night. Like even if it's only for like 15 or 20 minutes, I would like to make sure that I'm taking that time to wind down.
Right.
And I would like to work on my sleep hygiene because I'm trying to come off of like the current sleep med that I'm on and I'm trying to basically condense a lot of my meds into one. And I don't want to have to take like melatonin gummies because they do give me headaches. Just in case this one med doesn't really help with the sleep at all. So I'd like to work on doing like a wind down and not laying and scrolling on my phone for an hour before I go to bed. I'd like to, not really be in the bed doing other things besides sleeping. Like, don't take my just have a rule of don't take my laptop in the bed, or don't take a craft in the bed or whatever. Like I'll read or, do other fun things in the bed, but not, I won't do work in the bed.
Right.
I won't eat in the bed, stuff like that.
My biggest things is I've got to, honestly, it's less of let me lose weight to look better. It's more of let me lose weight to feel better.
Yeah.
And to not be so tired and to be able to keep up with my kids more. Yeah. Because I have noticed that when like we go somewhere and we're walking, if there's even the slightest incline or stairs, the kids are running off, even TJ's running off and leaving me. And I'm huffing and puffing. And it's rough. And I'm like, this is bad. I've got to get better. This is the heaviest weight I've ever been in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I want to feel better. And I know a lot of it is attributed to the fact that I literally sit on my ass all day, every day because I work from home.
Right.
And it's hard to...
So even my sister noticed that like from going from like a higher intensity job to just being like sitting at a desk, like she gained some of the weight she lost back, which was so politely pointed out very loudly,
I'm sure,
by our grandmother.
Oh, that's not who I thought was going to say. I can see that too.
We anticipated it, so she was prepared for it. But I'm still like, that's ballsy.
Yeah.
I would never look at someone and go, you put on weight. That's crazy to me.
But in her mind, I bet she would, honestly, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. I'll be nice.
It's definitely not out of
I wonder if there was some type of, maybe if I point out that she's gained weight, they're going to pop off with the secret that they need to tell us.
Maybe. I don't know. Possibly, but I just feel like it's just purely out of meanness. And it's probably just from a cycle that
I started saying, and you have to understand too that sometimes people say things that they don't, in their minds, doesn't seem like they're mean.
Yeah.
But to quite literally everyone else they are. I'm having to deal with that one in there.
Yeah.
Like that. We have to stop and say, okay, look, I know that what you just said to you does not sound like it comes off as you being snippy, but it absolutely was.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm even personally dealing with that because, like, I know that sometimes I'll say things and I sound short and snippy, and I'm like, I have to sit back and think, and then I find myself apologizing more. That's how I also knew that I was unwell because I was like, I'm saying I'm sorry awful lot.
Right. It's not very Virgo of you.
No, that is not very Virgo of me to admit that I'm the problem. But
no, my goals for the year, basically at this point, is just the better my health, be more involved, more engaged with the podcast, because I feel like this past year, really, we've kind of tapered.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like a lot of it was
the new wore off.
Yeah. The new wore off. We were starting to experience some burnout. And I feel like, so you might see a switch up in like the content we put out. Because we're going to like gear, like we're still going to continue. I still am excited to continue like our Spooky State series, but you might see a lot less ghost stories because I fear if I have to write one more ghost story, I'm gonna barf.
Right.
So like, but I do enjoy doing, and that's why like with the Spooky States, I'm trying to find like other things that aren't ghost stories to throw in there.
Right.
Like say it's a cursed road or whatever. Yeah. So still trying to do stuff like that, but also get back to what we wanted to do to begin with, was like more like witchy stuff, or like just
things that are weird.
Yes, just things that are like strange. And like I would really love to revisit like kind of do something more along the lines of like that Victorian sex practices.
Girl, I was literally about to say that. I've been trying to figure something out like that.
Yeah, I would like to really get back to stuff like that because it was exciting and new, and it was fresh, and I would like to sprinkle in stuff like that, and just do bigger things.
Yeah.
And like make this exciting again. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
That's my big one for the year. I do too. Another goal is to spend, I don't want to say travel more. I do want to travel. I want to fill my year of experiences.
Right. Yeah. And see, that was my goal for like 2023, 2024 was more experiences. And I think like for me,
you did well.
Putting them, like labeling them in my mind as scrapbookable experiences.
Right.
Like 2024 is 2 volumes.
Yeah.
Because I just simply ran out of space in the first one halfway through the year.
Right.
So I had to get a second book. So I hope that 2025 is the same. It's already shaping up to be that way, as I already have tickets to 2 different things already.
Right.
Because we're going to go see Last Podcast, and then we're going to go see Tyler Childers in October. Daniel was like, October? I was like, yeah. And I was like, we've got almost a year to wait.
It was September last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I bought the tickets in September and the concert was in April.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was the other way around. No, because you got them for me for Christmas.
Yes, I gave them to you for Christmas, and then, but I had gotten them like early.
Yeah.
And then, but this year, the tickets went on sale early December or late November, and the show is not till October.
Right.
And I was like, I can't miss Tyler Childers' first stadium tour. So whatever I got to do to go,
that's kind of me.
Going.
Like we were talking about the Jelly Roll Posty tour that they're doing. They may have already come to Nashville because it's not on the list anymore.
I think they have. Because it was at Bridgestone, I believe. Yeah.
But there are some places that are not super far from here.
Yeah, we definitely want to travel a little bit more and do, even if it's just like a day trip somewhere, we would like to do more stuff like that. Because like we were talking about if we went, because I think we want to try and go to Wisconsin this summer, because he's got family that's from there. My Nana's family's from there. Because he's got an uncle that I'm dying to meet. His nickname is Grizz.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm dying. Daniel looks just like him.
Yeah.
So I'm chomping at the bit. And
I think we should make it a goal for us to do like a podcast trip.
Yes, I would, and I would like for us to have experiences as a podcast. Like whether that's like signing up to go do the Ryman Haunted tour, or even I think the Hermitage also does haunted tours. Yeah. That one's more expensive, but I think like, you know, I also would like to get my finances in check this year. And like, though I'm wanting to have these experiences, I would like to also not put those experiences on credit cards.
Right.
So that's my goal. As far as that goes. So like, I still want to be able to do all the shit I want to do, but I just want to be a little bit more responsible about it.
I think we should try and take a trip. As you say, we want to be more responsible with our finances. We should take a trip to Salem.
That's also a bucket list goal. And I think like for me, my like bucket list Salem trip, after like following one of my favorite authors lives in Salem, and she was like, yes, fall is gorgeous and lovely in Salem. She was like, but there is nothing like winter, Christmas time in Salem. So like that's like a bucket list goal, is to like spend.
You're gonna have to fly.
I know I'll have to fly. I could drive, realistically,
but I'm going to beat you there because I'm going to fly. I am to the point now, my anxiety over flying is gone. If I have the option to fly, if it's more than 4 hours, I'm going to fly.
Yeah. But like, that's a bucket list, is like to go to Salem at Christmas time.
I want to
like, I almost want to do that as like a Christmas present for myself one year. Like, even if it's probably not going to be this year.
Right.
But even if it's like next year or the year after.
You know where else is a good place to go for Christmas? Savannah. Can you imagine?
We had discussed going somewhere, and then he said something about stopping in Savannah for like, and spending like the day there. And I was like, hell yeah, brother. I forget where he said we were going to go, though.
You should.
But
Savannah is worth the trip. Listen, that to me, I will go to Savannah every year. I will do it. That is a place that I feel like will never get old to me.
Yeah. So, like, I think I want to try and have more cool experiences this year.
I think that we should also make Vegas a priority on our thing. We can just do SEMA every year. Let him go to SEMA. We'll just go and do girl things.
See, but there's nothing about Vegas really that, like...
You think that.
Strikes my fancy.
You think that. I felt the same way. I had little to no
like, I'd
interest
have
in
to
going.
look and see what all, like, kind of things there are to do. Because, like, I'm not really a casino girly.
No.
Like, I'll go and lose $20-$40 to say that I lost $20-$40
just
in
walking
Vegas.
around and seeing all the things.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the things. And I could go back and walk through and see all the same things I've already seen and be just as happy. It is a very cool experience.
I mean, yeah, I think maybe one day I'd like to have that experience, but it's not on my list of priorities. Because I like New England towns.
Well, yes.
And the mountains. I ain't
Also,
never even seen a
gardening
desert.
is legal there.
Nice. See? Oh, that's what I did do in Gatlinburg, is I gardened and then walked the strip and let the strip tell me what I wanted for dinner. That was fantastic because there were so many options that the gardening did not know. And so I ended up going to Fanny Farkle's for the first time ever and getting a Fanny Farkle corn dog.
It was so good,
a
wasn't it?
Slurpee. The Slurpee was sour, was not good. And we accidentally threw away my cup that I wanted to keep.
Oh, no.
But the corn dog was divine. I was like putting ketchup and mustard on it. Oh, it was so good. It's $15 for the corn dog and the Slurpee, but it was worth it.
All right. Do we want to cut it?
Yeah, let's cut it. We're at an hour and a half of yapping.
Here's so we're not going to do nonprofits every week.
Yeah, we're going to cut
do
those,
one a month.
Yeah, and really highlight that one. Like I'll probably schedule a couple posts at least through the month.
And we could mention it on every episode of that month.
Yeah.
But it's not a new one every week.
Right.
This one we do want to do for the Greater New Orleans Foundation. The link that we will include is the direct link to give to the New Orleans New Year's Day Tragedy Fund. I know everybody's heard about it. Some dickweed decided to drive his truck down Bourbon Street at like 3:15 New Year's Day in the morning and run over a bunch of people and shoot some people. And so we want to help them out as much as we possibly can. It is weird. Like these things, when these tragedies happen, they're bad as it is, but when it's somewhere that you've seen and been recently. Yes. And I'm not from New Orleans. I've never, that's not a part of my heritage by any stretch of the imagination, but New Orleans holds a piece of me.
Yeah.
I love that city with everything that I have.
Yeah.
It hurts a little more.
Yeah.
It's a little different. So we definitely want to help them out. In any way that we can. So we will include this link if you guys want to donate to that. Share it out. Even if you can't donate, just share it.
Yeah.
Share it out on your Facebook.
Right.
On your TikTok. On your Insta. Whatever. So, but while you're doing that, go ahead and share us out too and visit us on our Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok,
YouTube.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And soon, probably maybe Blue Sky, just in case. It's because I'm going to get rid of X, most likely.
Okay.
It's basically like a Twitter. It's a new Twitter platform that I've kind of enjoyed. And I also might even link our Instagram account to a Threads account. This way, like, our posts from there go to Threads, because I'm personally really enjoying Threads right now.
Okay.
There's so many to choose from, and I don't want to, like, saturate our list with too many things, but I'm really enjoying Threads, for as far as, like, scrolling, and just in case, like, TikTok goes away, you know, I would like to...
There's also something called, like, Lemon8 or something like that?
Yes, I think Lemon8 is more like Pinterest.
Okay.
But I do like the idea of doing something like that so we can have, like, mood boards and stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later.
Yep. Email us at wondersofweird@gmail.com. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay, bye.
Hey, bye.